Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning. I'm Caitlin Nuclo. Here are your top stories on this Tuesday. We're following breaking news that officials are expected to recommend a COVID-19 vaccine booster for all Americans 8 months after they were fully vaccinated. This would apply to those who have gotten the Pfizer or the Moderna shots. Johnson & Johnson's vaccine is still being studied. Officials plan to announce the recommendation as soon as this week, and doses would only be administered widely once the Food and Drug Administration formally approves that vaccine. President Joe Biden admits that he did not think the Taliban would take control of Afghanistan as quickly as it did, but he insists that pulling U.S. troops out of the country was the right decision. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Roger Suzanen has more on the president's thoughts, as well as information about a New Haven charity trying to help those refugees survive the crisis.
While Afghanistan was falling under Taliban control, Iris's executive director Chris George was on the phone here in New Haven, trying to help Afghan refugees escape to Connecticut. Last night, he helped a family of 6 get out of the country after trying to give them hope.
We're going to connect you to health care. We have a wonderful partner here, Yale New Haven Hospital. We're going to enroll your kids in school. School's going to start in a few weeks. We're going to help the parents who don't speak English learn English, and this is an important part, we're going to help find you a job.
Charities like IRIS, which stands for Integrated Refugee and Immigrant Services, are more important than ever. U.S. officials estimate about half of the population of Afghanistan, around 9 million people, will need some kind of humanitarian aid. Many helped the U.S. military over the last 20 years.
They might be interpreters, they might be truck drivers, they might be cooks that worked on army bases.
The airport near Kabul was overrun by civilians desperate to leave. Some tried to climb aboard the outside of this military transport as it was taking off. At least 7 people died in the chaos. But despite the horror, President Biden says pulling the military out was the correct decision.
American troops cannot and should not be fighting in a war and dying in a war that Afghan forces are not willing to fight for themselves.
Roger Suzanen, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Waterbury is cracking down on people who live in the city that are driving out-of-state cars to avoid paying a local car tax. They passed a vote in the city meeting last night to fine residents $250 for not having the appropriate license plate on their car. Local police already issued 78 citations this year, accusing drivers of having an improper license plate. Police say 74 of those were dismissed without a fine. A hearing tonight in Vernon will feature discussion about the possibility of banning the use of alcohol and cannabis on public spaces. The town's council will have 2 separate public hearings about this, proposing the ban on town property. The first hearing is tonight at 7:30 at the town hall.
All right. Hi, everybody. Good morning. 7:03. I am showing you the big picture here because we've got a storm system to our south and west. It is the remnants of Tropical Storm Fred. It's now a tropical depression making its way up the coast. You'll see it in northern Georgia, northern Alabama. That is going to be impacting our forecast Thursday, especially Thursday. It's going to be a super soaker around here, according to some of our model trends, and there could even be some lightning and thunder. So we got to get there. Fred is going to join forces with an area of low pressure centered over the Virginias, and all of that makes its way in towards us. All right, let's talk tropics. We've got Grace, which is making its way out of Hispaniola. And then you've got underneath the banner, past 6 hours, you'll see that is Tropical Storm Henri. Okay, so we've got 2 systems out there. Let's start off with Fred. You'll see by Wednesday afternoon, it's making its way up towards us, but it doesn't really get here until Thursday morning early. And then Storm Grace, well, that makes its way across the Yucatan Peninsula and into the Gulf of Mexico. Moving into Mexico as a tropical storm, so that's not horrendous, but you know, any storm system like that means business. And then we're watching Tropical Storm Henri circling Bermuda, hopefully heading back to the north and east and not having too much of an impact on us. So that's the tropics. All right, our Doppler shows a couple of sprinkles in parts of northwest Connecticut. Not too much of a big deal. Got a beautiful sunrise out there for you in Old Saybrook. Good morning to you. We'll take you to Hartford right now. We're at 69 degrees and partial sunshine. Partial sunshine in New Haven where the temperature is 70 degrees. That's about 8 degrees above average, 62, the typical overnight low. We've got 62 for you in Willimantic. That's one of the cool spots right now, according to this map. 63 in Putnam, Norwich, and then you get to the warm spots, 70 in New Haven, 71 in Bridgeport. So a little bit milder, and the dew points there are in the upper 60s, so it's a little bit muggier as well. You'll notice the dew points now climbing into the low to mid 60s. The winds are calm. All right, let's take you out, show you the dew point trend. Up and away. Unfortunately, we're back into the muggies, if not downright oppressive Thursday. And we stay in the muggies for the foreseeable future, right on into the upcoming weekend. So it's looking kind of muggy around here with a chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms each day on our 7-day forecast. You'll notice the rain to the west of Connecticut this morning. This is according to our regional radar. Some of that is going to try and make its way into northwest and southwest Connecticut, so grab the umbrella. Rather to be safe than sorry. As I widen out the shot, you'll see some of that rain. It's getting very close to us, so I'm keeping a close eye on it for you. According to early morning futurecast, we do see some showers through 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock this morning, and then we're just under mostly cloudy skies for the remainder of the day. Mostly cloudy skies tonight, mostly cloudy skies tomorrow. And then, unfortunately, or fortunately, we do need a little rain around here. August has been a dry month. We'll pick it up Wednesday evening. This is 7 o'clock, still dry, but then here comes the rain, a soaking rain for Thursday with the possibility of some lightning and thunder. Boy, it just pours during the day on Thursday. So that's, again, the remnants of Fred and an area of low pressure. Temperatures today top out in the low 80s, mostly cloudy, a bit muggier. There could be some partial sunshine. Wednesday, we introduce clouds again, and then rain for Thursday, and then scattered showers and thunderstorms Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, with temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. 7:06 is now the time. Caitlin, send it back to you.
All right, Scott, thank you. Starting today, Haiti will begin its 3 days of mourning for the hundreds of people who died in a powerful earthquake over the weekend. The death toll from that quake has now exceeded 1,400 people, and it also damaged tens of thousands of buildings. The earthquake was measured at a 7.2 magnitude. Also hurting 6,900 people and destroying more than 37,000 homes. Spirit Airlines is not in good spirits today. The airline actually lost $50 million in revenue in the past week and a half, caused by more than 2,800 flights that had to be canceled in an 11-day stretch. The airline says a rise in COVID-19 cases was one of the reasons that led to several last-minute cancellations. It also said time operations and weather played a role. Thanks for tuning in to Eyewitness News. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Have a great day.
Thanks for watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Watch us live wherever you are on our mobile, on our streaming news app. And you can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.